Good morning, Pre-PT Nation. We have a tip request question today asking if I've submitted a reference request and my reference has yet to complete that request, how long should I wait before I contact them? Now, this is a great question. And first of all, I will say this. If you've done your homework and you've asked that reference what you need to do to secure a strong letter of recommendation from them, and you've communicated your timeline for when you're submitting your reference request, when you're planning on submitting your application, all that stuff, then you can be a little bit more persistent because you've set timelines. If you have not done those things, if you did not ask them what you need to do to get a strong letter of recommendation from them, and when you are planning on submitting your application, you've got to give them more grace, okay? And be more patient because you have not set timelines and been professional about that relationship. So don't expect them to treat you with promptness, right? And I'm not saying like that gives them license to walk all over you. It's just, if you've done what's necessary to be treated professionally, then you can treat other people professionally, okay? Now, with that being said, remember that your references are people too, and your application is not the center of their universe. So maybe they went out of town for a weekend. Maybe they have family visiting them, or maybe they have a conference that they're going to, or some research project that they're working on really intensively if they're a professor. Whatever the case is, your reference request may not be their top priority, and you need to understand that. So it's early on. We're a week since the application opened, right? They opened last Monday. If you sent out your reference request last week, it would be a good idea to send a gentle email reminder. And what that looks like is, Mr. or Miss or Dr. So-and-so, I wanted to thank you so much again for agreeing to be a reference for me. I submitted my reference request via PTCAS on this date and just wanted to check to see if you received it. It's often the case that this reference request lands in people's email junk or spam folder. So by establishing that and communicating that in your email, it's a nudge to say, hey, just want to let you know this is on, I'm still waiting for this. And if they didn't receive it, great. Then you just need to resend the reference request and work to make sure that they're able to get it. If they respond back and they say, yep, I got it on the day that you sent it, I just haven't been able to get to it just yet. Thanks so much. And then the next email is, without being rude, you can say, thank you so much for responding. My plan is to submit my application 2 weeks from today. And just let them know, like, this is my general timeline. And you can ask them, do you believe you will be able to complete the reference by this date? And that, I believe, is the most professional way to go about this, okay? So again, if you've yet to have contact with them, send out that gentle email reminder to ask them if they even received the reference request, because maybe it did end up in their spam or their junk folder and they don't even know that you sent it. And as you go through and you do those things, this is going to help you be successful and establish those professional lines of communication. And I hope this video has been helpful for you. If you have additional questions about your references or how to complete other areas of PTCAS, don't forget to submit them via our story on Tip Request Tuesday. Thanks so much and have an awesome start to your week. Take care. Happy applying.